Whew, yep, another couple of those, it'll be anybody's. This one, you're getting that flavour, but not the loss for words, pretty much. Happy Homebrew Wednesday in the lounge. Why not? It's been a while. I've been extremely busy, really busy with work. Lots of things happening with work. Lots of stuff going on, so I just really haven't had a chance to sit down and do a proper Homebrew Wednesday video. So I thought I'd take the opportunity while I sit here and have a Belgian Pale Ale by Paul Finney. Cheers, Paul. Just to say hi. What's been going on? Bloop, 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 bloop. So Paul Finney kindly sent up a bunch of beers to myself and Grant Baker and some yeast. And they've been sitting in the fridge for a bit while I get around to it. Don't know much about this beer. Just going by the name that it's a Belgian Pale Ale, BPA, on the cap. And it's got a bit of banana aroma on it, so it must be a Belgian beer. Subtle, gentle, not overpowering, not bready. Sweet, but a bit earthy. A little bit of earthiness just on the back. Sweetness is there, and it's thin. It's got those right kind of Belgian flavours coming through. But it's low in ABV. Hasn't got much punch in it, so those Belgian flavours sort of feel different. I did manage to get a brew done last weekend though, which was Easter. I went along to a beer festival in Petone, and I was one of the brewers in a brewer versus brewer demonstration, and we had 6 brewers. Myself, Grant Baker, Ian Watson, Craig Bisham from Blenheim. He came up on the boat. He's from South Island. 5 o'clock in the morning, on a boat, came over. Elray and Eugene, all members of the Hut Brewer Facebook group. Well, we did a brew off.
How about efficiency on? Ooh.
Hi up, Mr. Baker.
Hello there.
So we each had a different recipe that we could brew, and the idea is that we're going to get those beers fermented, and then we're going to do a taste off and see which one was the best. Fun brew day. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Mr. Baker. Hello.
Lovely.
Oh. Look how clear it is already. Look at the clarity in that already.
Keep going up. Yep, keep going up. Keep going up. Underway. Yep.
The day started off rather nice, beautiful sun. Then the wind came, and the wind it doth blow, and we were hanging on to the tents to stop the tents from blowing away. Other tents were being lost, small children were being blown away. It was a rough, windy day. which wasn't good for the beer festival. But anyway, we battled on and we brewed.
So there used to be a tent here. The tent blew away. We still got one brewmaster boiling here.
Yeah.
So Ian's still going
I
for it.
survived the tent disappearing.
Everybody else, we're starting to pack up. We get everything done. The tent's blown away. Mr. Baker, did you get your numbers today? Did you?
Bang on.
Bang on. And did you have? And you got your litres as well.
1 litre more.
1 litre more than what he wanted.
So we're brewing out in the wilderness where there's lots of wind. Everybody else pretty much screwed up apart from Mr. Baker. They got 21 litres and hit his numbers spot
I
on.
haven't screwed up yet. Not yet.
Ian hasn't screwed up yet. So.
The beers are fermenting away. I heard from Ian today that the Wise beer that El Rey brewed, El Rey, if you're watching this, yeah, it spontaneously started fermenting. So you must have got some wild yeasties in your one. But yeah, we'll see how they come out. Will be interesting. Other than that, as I said, haven't been doing anything out in the brew house. There's another beer tour next weekend, which is Hopstock. So that is the fresh hop celebration in Wellington, where breweries brew their version of a wet hop beer, and they go to different bars and you do a bar crawl and you go around to all the craft pubs and you try one of the different wet hop beers from all the different breweries. So there's a bus trip organised, picks us up from Balin's Brewery in Petone, drives us out, and we go to 8 bars and taste 11 of these beers, and brings us back out to Petone to Jackson Street to the Queen of Jackson craft pub for dinner. So that'll be a great way to spend the day. In the brew house, my braggot, which I think I buggered my braggot. After a good 6 months or so, it was tasting pretty good. And I thought I'd hop it up a little bit, and I put some Nelson Sauvin in it. A bit of dry hopping. Yeah, didn't quite work. It's a little bit winey now, a little bit like port. Drinkable, but in small doses, which is good because it is 15%. My wet hop beer is kicked up. Tasting pretty fine. Tasting nice and thin, fine, like this one, just with a good hop balance in it. So I'll be interested to see how that fares in the wet hop competition. I must get that bottled up because that's next week. But yeah. Other than that, it's just been work, busy. So cheers. Have yourself another.